Today we're going to be changing coolant on the 32 over here. So this is the timing belt kit. Here we have the cam seals, timing belt, pulleys. Up next we have the Gates water pump kit with gasket. Fairly simple. And we'll get to installing this now. You're going to want to start by removing all the hoses for the radiator, then removing the radiator, the clutch fan, followed by the crank angle sensor. Then we're going to want to remove the belt tensions and the belts. Then we're going to want to start removing the covers of the timing case. Followed by the main pulley, the harmonic balancer. I did have a fair bit of trouble with this, so I ended up making a tool to help it press out. So what it basically does is it presses, you screw it into the harmonic balancer, it's got little screw holes, and then this tool will push against the bolt and pull the balancer against the bolt out. It's not ideal, but it's what I had at the time. And after a good few hours of toying with that, eventually came off. As you can see, it's nearly night time. And we're on to the next day. So now we're just removing all of the timing belt tensioners and the idler pulleys, next with the cam pulleys, as we're going to be replacing the cam seals. So then the way I got the cam seals out is I just slightly screwed in to them with a long screw, I could then pull on that out. So then I just slightly tapped it in gently around all corners, top, bottom, left and right, just gently tap them in. Next we're going to be undoing all of the bolts that hold on the water pump. Next we're going to be applying sealant, gasket maker, onto the water pump surface and gasket, making sure that the surface that the water pump mounts to is clean. I just used a razor blade to scrape all the old gasket material off. So next we'll just assemble all of the pulleys, the new pulleys, and I did have to tap and thread, re-tap and thread some of the holes on the camshaft and the camshaft bolts as they're a bit tight. So next we will put on the timing belt, making sure that all pulleys are aligned to the factory aligning spots. The way I tension the belt is if I can turn this section 45 degrees and no more, then that's the tension I leave it at. Obviously you adjust it to suit. And then next we'll just install the covers. And the crank angle sensor housing, when you install it, make sure you put the crank angle sensor into it and then tighten the housing up, making sure that the crank angle sensor can turn. And then we'll pull I just ended up pulling the harmonic balancer in with the bolt slowly with the socket set. I would like to say that I'm not a qualified mechanic and I just do this in my spare time. As always, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.